Hi, this is Universal Vibes for 11/10/33. Today is the 4th of October 2019. So there's a video I might post before this, and that's the 3rd. So I basically just, I did a number draw, and the numbers that we have is 8, 3, 1, 6, 1 on the bottom row. On the top row we have 4, 2, 10, 7, and 4. Bottom of the deck is 0 point, which is the black joker. Okay, so you guys can go back to the previous read that I posted. We had the joker on the bottom of the deck both times. I don't know why it's showing up. Usually 0 point represents Aries and Gemini, right? Well, the joker represents Gemini, which is kind of like the Magician in a basic card playing deck. By the way, I'm using Fredericks and May card playing deck for this number draw. So I only think that the bottom of the deck is coming out as 0 point so often because what I'm supposed to relay and channel is it's time to exit these timelines. That's why the reads have been so, in my mind, they've been very irritating, to say the least. Because what I was getting was past tense relationships, things that people haven't let go of, in order to bring them in to a 0 point energy. So, in this read, what we're dealing with is we're dealing with the 4th chakra, so heart chakra. And sorry, I'm getting a download, hold on. Okay, so what you want to use is use the X, okay, like right here in your heart center. So you just basically see an X going from here to here. You can make it whatever color you want. I would suggest that you make it pink, especially if you're going to sleep and you're doing this meditation. Let's say it's nighttime. Pink is very healing. Rose quartz, you can put it on here. You can put it on your 4th chakra. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what they're telling me is go get 4 rose quartz, just small ones. I don't know if I have any small ones around here. Just show you. No, I only have like this massive, huge one right here. So, and this will work for this if you can envision properly. But if you're somebody who has a hard time envisioning grid lines, energy, latitude, longitude, what you can do is you can go get 4 small rose quartz. They're like the size of this. They're really small, okay? This isn't a rose quartz, but I'm just giving you an example, okay? And so you can get 4 of these, this size, and they don't have to be perfect in size. And what you do is you lay down, okay? So let's say that I'm laying down on the bed. My back is down to the bed. So what you're going to do is, and this is to activate this 4th chakra and clear it out completely and protect it. So, and you want to do this now. Whenever you see this video, just go down to the crystal shop and get these things if you don't have them. And if you cannot afford them, you can envision this if your ability to, they're telling me light a pink candle. So if you have a pink candle, it can be like the rose quartz for you. You can stare into the candle and you can envision, if you're not too good at envisioning, I hope I'm making sense right now, you can envision these little rose quartz, okay, in the same way that I'm going to tell you. So what you do with these rose quartz is you put them here, okay, top of your shoulders, right? After you touch both of them to your heart chakra. You breathe in, you hold it. You breathe out, you set them on your shoulders. Those are the first two stones. Okay, you can do this in your mind if you don't have money to go down, or you don't have a shop near you. Okay. Then the other two, and I'm telling you to get 5. Okay. So the other two, what you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing. You're gonna put them on your heart chakra. And these ones are going down here to the rib cage. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So within the 4th rib cage, okay, so you got this. I'm not going to take my shirt off for this, unfortunately. So if I could show you which rib I'm going to. So you basically count the bones. So you got 1, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's right about here. And it's within the meat. So you take those other 2 rose quartz, and what you're going to do is you're going to place them on your heart chakra. You're going to breathe in, hold it for about 5 to 7 seconds, however long it takes. Think of everything that you want to release in the highest vibration of unconditional love and light. And then go and breathe it out. Take those 2 rose quartz and place them right there on the 4th rib. 4th rib up. 4th rib intercostal up. Look it up in medical. I don't have time to explain this, and I'm not taking my shirt off. So then with the last rose quartz, you can do this again in your memory. You don't have to go buy them. But if you want this to have the effect because you cannot think or envision very well, go buy the rose quartz and do this. So the last one, the 5th rose quartz, what you're going to do is you're going to place it while you're lying on the bed, right at the center of your chest. But before you place it on the center of your chest, what I want you to do is I want you to look at it, okay? Just really look at it and do this with it. Okay, so I'm holding this is not a rose quartz. This is just a cactus crystal, okay? But let's act like this is a rose quartz, right? So you're going to do this with this rose quartz. You're going to blow on it, okay? You're going to blow on it. All the things that you wish to release, you're going to tell it by your breath. By your breath work through the lungs, when you have the crystals on top of your shoulders and the crystals on the bottom in your 4th up solar, in your 4th up intercostal muscle. You're going to tell this one that you're going to place on your heart chakra, this is all the things that I want to release from all programming, by blowing on it. So I look so stupid right now, I know, but this is going to work. This is how we're going to clear this, okay? This 4th chakra here, okay? That's for those of you who should be way more far along than what you are. And the only reason why you're not, so basically that's the meditation. And I talk really fast, I'm sorry, I can't help it. So, this whole thing that I'm telling you with this number draw is going to reseed, reprogram your heart chakra. Okay. It's like your heart's going to read the newspaper one day. This is all metaphoric. But your heart's, once you do this, what I just told you to do, your heart's going to read, it's going to be like reading this newspaper, okay? It's going to be sitting there, and it travels. Like your heart energy travels. It goes everywhere. And so anytime you make eye contact with a person, your heart chakra will connect in a way. And it's always done this. But instead of the person seeing you sad and blocked and wanting to avoid you, who is a good person who wants to come in and help you, they're going to be very open to you and see, wow, this person's heart's open, they're a good human being. How many times have you heard that? Well, it's just once you get this thing cleared, like all the negativity cleared out from that area, and you stand in the truth of now, not the past, not worrying about the future, but just now, then all of a sudden, it's like a forgiveness happens of your oversoul. So your oversoul can come in more often. You don't block it anymore. So when you go meet people, hold on. When you go meet people, you know, you're just doing your errands or whatever, shopping, they are more inclined, people of a higher vibration is more inclined to make a conversation, make eye contact with you. Because there's no longer this, I don't even know that word. Dissipants? I don't even know what that means, but they're saying dissipants. Dissipants. I don't know. If you guys know what that word means, I'll look it up after this, but I probably won't. But seriously, dissipants, dissipating. No, it's dissipants. Dissipants. I don't know. They won't feel that from you anymore. And so you're calling in this new energy because you do this. And you might just have to do this for 1 week straight, 7 days. Also, which you should know, whatever healing you do on yourself, you should follow it through for a 7-day period. There's a reason why everything kind of goes in a 7-day period. There's 1 week to a week, which is 7 days. Genesis in the Bible talks about 7-day period. Okay. And the reason why you should do things in 7-day periods, at least, so if you're doing this ritual, it's not really even a ritual, it's just a healing, which is a ritual. Brushing your teeth every night, that's a ritual because you do it every night, right? So if you start this, do it for at least 7 days. Don't quit. I'm seeing here where the fourth day is going to be very emotional. And this just depends on, you know, how you handle what you're going through. Some people, they can get emotional and start crying. Other people, they get emotional and they get angry. And they're irritable towards other people. And that's just their emotions coming out in a different way. Okay, so be prepared for that on the 4th day. But keep pushing through to the 5th day. And on the 5th day, that you do this. Hold on. They're just showing me sparkles, okay? So maybe you'll see, like, when you get in the shower or the bathtub or whatever, or when you're walking through a doorway or you're outside in nature, you might start seeing those sparkles. I've seen them all my life. You're not crazy. There's nothing wrong with your eyes. So that's on the 5th day. 6th day, you have a massive amount of energy. And there's like downloads coming in. Don't forget it. Keep doing it till the 7th day. And if you feel like you have to do it more than 7 days, do it more than 7 days. Because this is not easy. Okay? even though I'm giving you the tool set here, it's not an easy thing to do. You're clearing programs from I can't even tell you how many lifetimes, even if you don't believe in lifetimes. There's so many lifetimes that you're clearing just by doing this. And it's very simple. Nobody has to know about it. In fact, don't tell anybody about it. This will lead you to your North Node. Okay, this will lead you to your destined path that you're supposed to be on. So it'll realign you. There's a lot of purple and pink in this read too. And there's a lot of orange. Also, when you do this, they're telling me, don't think of an individual. So when you're doing the ritual, okay, I don't know why they want me to restate this, but this is what you're going to do, Linda. Or Lindo, whoever you are. So 5 rose quartz, 5, okay. We got 2 for up here, we got 2 for down here, and we got 1 for here. We're making an X, okay. We're making an X within our heart chakra, okay. So this one's shooting out and shooting in, downloads. This one's shooting out and shooting in, downloads, once you're breathing. These ones are shooting out down to Mother Gaia and shooting in downloads, healing from Mother Gaia. Shooting out to Mother Gaia over here, shooting in downloads. That last one that you're doing this with the stone, blowing on it, okay? And that you set there. When you're blowing on this, do not think about past partnerships. Don't think about past people. Think about where you want to be now. So what I'm trying to say is when you blow on the stone and you're shaking it within your hands, and your hands are very energetic, okay? Your hands are healing, especially for yourself when you're using your own work on yourself. What you want to do when you're doing this and you're blowing in thanks to the crystal, okay? You're not blowing in, please don't let me. Oh my gosh, I made a post on this a few months ago, April. Your wording needs to be accurate, because then if it's not accurate, then your angels, your guides, and the message that you're shooting out this way and shooting out this way is going to come back as a complete mess, like a complete hot mess. Because when you're blowing on the crystal and you're doing this, if you focus on anything lower vibrational, what's going to happen is you're going to put that lower vibrational energy into this crystal, and you completely ruin the whole ritual, the whole healing session that you're doing on yourself, that people pay a lot of money to do. People will go to somebody, no offense, and you can just do this on yourself, but people will pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars to take energy off them and have somebody else do it for them. But you can just do it yourself if you're patient enough and dedicated enough, and do a 7-day or a little bit more. Sometimes it takes 14 days, 2 weeks. Sometimes it takes 3 weeks. Sometimes it takes 4 weeks. It depends on the amount of cleansing and blockages that you're clearing when you do this. But when you blow into this crystal, okay, that you're putting right here, not the ones on your shoulders, not the one on the 4th up rib intercostal, not those ones. This one, when you're doing this, blowing on it, breathing in, breathing out, and blowing on it, you want to think of the most highest vibration goal. You don't even have to think of a goal. Just think of a time in your life that you were happy. Resonate with that when you blow on it. If you blow on your crystal and you're asking for something like, I want my ex to come back. No, this is not for you. Okay? Your ex is gone for a reason. Okay? And it's because they weren't for you in the first place. If somebody is your ex, they're your ex. Whether it's your ex-friend, your ex-boyfriend, your ex-girlfriend, your ex-wife, your ex-husband, they're your ex for a reason. Okay? So you can't sit here and this one that you put here, you can't ask for something to happen. This isn't a freaking spell. Okay? This is a clearing of your heart chakra. This is where you get in alignment with your higher self, your life path. So, just for people who are questioning. And if you blow on that crystal that you put here, you just do more damage. If you're blowing on the crystal and asking for somebody to come back, or you're asking for something that's just like high in the pie, like, no, this is not a manifestation. You can write and manifest, okay? You can light a candle and manifest. I'm telling you, a heart chakra clearing of programming that has been done to you over and over again because of your choices on what you choose to think and believe and feel. That's what we're clearing. And once you clear that, you're not going to care about your ex. Trust me. You're not going to care about what happened 10 years ago. You're not even going to care what happened 5 minutes ago. You just let stuff go. Once your heart chakra is completely free and clear, there is just something that happens. It's like a magical force. And you just don't give a shit anymore. Pardon my French. But you just don't give a shit about anything. Besides, what am I doing right now? Where am I going? What do I want to do? How am I going to get here? All right. It's beautiful. Because everything, all that programming, all the guilt, all the low vibrational crap is clear from here. So once you clear it from here, then you can start moving up, use your voice. Okay, once you start using your voice, you can use your third eye, you can use your crown and integrate and speak from the heart. Because this is between this point and this point, right? The heart. As long as your heart space is clear, you're always going to be on the right path. All right, that's all I have.